me do that, but then again, I'm not too savvy in that respect. And it pretty much stays at 60 the entire time. I've not had it drop at all outside of what I just mentioned with those two options. However, the cutscenes in the menu are at 30 FPS, so it's a little bit jarring to see the difference. It's hard to know whether or not the things are pre-rendered. I don't think they are. I think they're rendered in-engine. I didn't see any of the usual artifacting that would indicate a compressed video file. That said, when I went into the Steam Apps folder, I found the video files took up the vast majority of the 28 gigabyte install that this game requires, so it's very possible they just didn't compress them at all. Alright. Key config, yes, it is available, and yes, it works. You can rebind pretty much everything here. It's a little annoying because in order to get to the bottom menu here, which actually has a couple of extra options, you've got to scroll down either with the up and down cursor keys or with the mouse wheel here. What's also a little bit annoying is the fact that they have a weapon select screen, which is actually not required on a PC because obviously you've got enough buttons for that to not be a factor, so that's a little bit irritating. There's your switch lock-on right there, fire sub-weapon, everything is really as you would expect, and they're bound to sensible keys, so if you play anything like, say, Darksiders on PC, you'll be pretty used to how they deal with the attacks.
Jeg kan eventuelt følge etter deg, så kan jeg bare drive og mine og sånn.
Now, camera control is a little tricky in this game. In fact, it's tricky in a lot of Platinum games, but... That's something you will have to learn, and on default settings, which is 5, I found the camera to be very, very slow, so I turned it up to 8. However, when I did that, I think, and I'm not 100% sure, it's very difficult to confirm that, it seemed like there was a little bit of mouse acceleration going on, meaning that the speed was very inconsistent as a result. So that's something to consider. Now, languages. Unfortunately, I think it does have Japan there, but I'm not sure if this gives you English captions if you go for that. So the voice acting is, as you might imagine in a Metal Gear game, legendarily bad. Pretty cheesy, the writing's kind of ridiculous as well. But I think you can turn it to Japanese, but I don't know if the captions will stay in English. Hard to say. And then you've got sliders for music, sound effects, and voice, each with 10 presets. A little bit limited, but okay.
Where would you like to fly to?
Should you play this on a keyboard, or should you play it on a controller? Okay, I tried it on the keyboard. Most of it is playable. I think it might be a little bit more difficult later on when your parries have to be more precise. Mostly it works fine, though. The standard sort of enemy-to-enemy combat is absolutely fine with keyboard and mouse. Obviously, it feels a little bit weird because you're turning in only 8 directions, so that digital movement seems a little clunky, but it works fine. However, Blade mode doesn't, from what I can tell. So using Blade mode with a mouse is very, very awkward. Much more awkward than using the right stick. It's harder to get the precise cuts that you're looking for, and usually that will mean you're limited to either horizontal or vertical slashes. Now, those of you who've played the game know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't, I'll demonstrate it. The one other problem that you're going to see, and you may even notice it in the menu actually, is the texture quality is not very good. Now, the texture quality in the PC version, from what I can tell, is exactly the same as the console.
Ja, det ferdig med for ganske lenge siden, tror jeg.
Jeg ble ferdig med det nå. Jeg fant ikke, for det var mange som var og drepte der på innan farmen. Jeg fant det ved siden av det huset til den der klokka.
Okay. Må jeg ha 2 ledige plasser for å få den.
Ah, so my friend sent you here? How kind. Well, the Stormwind Monarchy has abandoned our cause. Now it is up to the people's militia to keep the land free from corruption. If our cause interests you, I can put your combat skills to use in the name of freedom.
Eller skal jeg bare fortsette å levele magen, kanskje?
Det er vel opp til deg. Hva annet?
Får jeg... Nei, så da får jeg en karakter til.
Har du noe oppdrag her, da?
Ja, men... Jeg har ikke installert noen sånne quest-hjelping-ting. Hva heter det, sånn quest, Turtle Wow Quest-greier nå?
Men du har den der du, ja.
Jopp. Den får du på level 18, er det vel?
Jeg trenger en større bag-slott. Hva har du planer nå da, Erik? Det er vel paladin eller mage? Paladin er jo 20 level høyere enn min nesten. Du har 31 nå.
Ja. Nei, jeg kan logge ut det inne, og så kan jeg hoppe på med magen. Hello, Joe. Yeah, I got the turtle. Makes it run or move a little faster. Yeah, if you live in USA, you need to be not stupid, so you go to jail or shot, because I see some cops in, at least from internet, they can be quite quick to shoot before they ask. Ah, Canada, well. Oh, people are online now, actually. I can do you one better, Kappa. I can use the... Oh, no, hello, ghosts. God damn, I need to watch both chats. 480 right now.
Jeg går til stommen min og dropper av litt.
Leveling is faster if you use, especially if you use the leveling tents. That gives you 200% rested XP for if you wait for about 15 minutes, and if you also enable
PvP.
Yeah, the PvP thingy that gives you extra 20%. Hvorfor fikk Yeah, and it seems the devs, Octo devs, aren't going to do what the Turtle WoW devs did and nerf the tents, because a lot of people didn't like that decision.
My mana is low.
I'm now level 11, should I think... Når er det du kunne gå ned til der hvor du er nå? Må kanskje være level 12 da?
12, ja. Ish.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna kill stuff then. Yeah, so currently bugs like the paladin rank 4 and 5 Seal of Wisdom doesn't give mana when you judge a target apparently.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
My ping is 55. Yep, 55. Fuck.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Skills reset. Erik.
I can't cast that yet.
Erik.
Hva sa du?
Skills er reset.
Hæ?
Skills er reset.
Ja, jeg merket det.
I need to target something first. I need a target. I'm out of range.
Hva er planen din, Erik?
Levele.
Du er level 11.
Ja, det er jeg. Planen min er å drepe mobs, levele og få penger.
Og plukke blomst.
Ja.
That spell is ready.
Jeg går bak til Vestfold, så dreper noen mørlag for å få disse øynene. Jeg trenger da for et quest på Vestfold stu.
Ja, jeg tenker å bare drepe grønne mobs, for da kan jeg fortsette å drepe uendelig nesten.
Gule går vel, du går vel litt raskere opp, men litt farligere, ikke jeg?
Ja. Ja. Okay, I can do some missions while I kill stuff. The sheep one, escape. Take this invisibility potion to her, Mabel McClure. Okay, let's go down there and see. Deliver the potion. There's actually a thingy you can choose here, so you can only level by killing boars. That sounds like a real struggle. What unusual sheep?
Trenger vi ny armor og trenger ikke du?
Jeg bruker bare klott. Jeg bruker bare klott og sånn der chest. Jeg har ikke noe armor.
Jeg kan jukse litt for deg. Kan du vel bruke ikke armor-kitter, kan ikke du?
Jo, jeg kan vel det.
Da lager jeg 4 nye Tire 2.
Wait, I'm just gonna install Winamp to see I can see if I can play some podcasts from using that. Hva sa du?
Trenger du hjelp?
Nei, ikke akkurat nå. Jeg driver bare og dreper en og en fiende, så.
Jeg trenger 2 til.
What?
Der var du.
Nei, det er jo rart med
Jeg mangler 2 til hodet på gris.
Faen, jeg logga inn som administrator, og så prøver jeg å installere et program, og så står det systemansvarlig har sperret fra å installere det. Hva er det for bullshit, altså? Windows. The fuck? Hi, you know how many player... Wait 2 seconds, I'm just gonna log into something. I will answer you soon.
ikke andre gilder som lik level som du da? Så kan du joine deg? Nei.
Hey, I'm Arnie Niekamp from the fully improvised comedy
hi.
podcast Hello from the
Do you
Magic
know how
Tavern.
many
I'm
players
here
are
with my
up to WoW?
co-hosts, Chunt the Talking Badger, Bing Bong, and
The
Usador the
normal
Wizard.
server, not heroic.
listeners.
Look, I'm trapped in the
There
magical land of
is
fairy.
usually
So I
around
started a
400
podcast
to
with
600
elves,
players
unicorns,
right now.
Other weirdos. We have great guests like Felicia Day, Jason Mantzoukas, Brennan Lee Mulligan, Amy Mann, and so many more.
So
and
yeah,
I think
it's
one time we interviewed a sentient
quite
shoe. I hope it
decent
was
amount.
Not to mention the evil people we've had to interview. How I hate evil.
Join us as we bar crawl across the magical land of Foon.
Looking for adventure.
Ja,
Caught up in escapades.
Hva sko har
Hello
du?
from the Magic Tavern is available right now on your favorite podcast app.
Apprentice-greier.
And ad-free and with lots of bonus content on Patreon. Subscribe to Hello from the Magic Tavern today.
Det bedre enn jeg sendte link til deg?
Things have gotten heated at the contests to join the grand hunt in the hamlet of Fontis on the planet of Vorix. You, as the agents of the Inquisition, have gone undercover as Guavesa and teamed up with a local Kroot clan to
de
submit
har
a gang
ikke
to join the
armoring,
great
ja.
hunt for the wargs in the forests. You aren't sure what's going on out there. There are certain things that do not add up, and you've decided that joining the grand hunt is the only way to figure out what is really going on this planet. Luckily, your Kroot allies from the Shaper Spartacus have backed you up. You've now joined the competition as a new gang. You're competing against other gangs. You got to choose the contests, and they had to match you. Up first was sharpshooting. Morgan won that one in a heartbeat. The second contest was unarmed combat, during which, due to a combination of tragic double one rolls and some incredible athleticism from Brother Sanctus / Solomon, Duvur Shadowbasher was accidentally killed by a Tau stealth battlesuit, and then the therapists were sent in to make sure everyone was okay. Ultimately, through some emotional manipulation, it was decided that should the point determined in this conflict decide who won the overall contest, it would be decided by Shasso Zestro, who would be able to pick who was most likely to have won the combat based on merit, with the highly likely possibility that whichever side is not included may be able to send a small team on the hunt anyways. They're just trusting all of the Guavesa to be so mature that no one would ever seek vengeance. But the most important thing is we're shifting into the regicide portion of the contest, where Stevius Funkhauser, the luckiest charmer in the galaxy, was determined there was no way he could lose until he found out his opponent was going to be Excella Rhodes, who he owes a ton of money to and who wants to kill him, and who he said has never lost. Two titans of regicide are facing off at the center of this arena, both having quote-unquote never lost, though you know Stevius has lost multiple times to you on the way
Yeah.
here.
I thought that was an interesting thing for him to say to us.
We believe him. We sure do.
All right, so I am rolling dice for the two of them. It'll be 3 die rolls over the course of this. What a journey we are going to be going on.
Yay.
Okay, neither of them is terribly smart, but she is smarter than him. Okay. The first roll, he comes out strong in this first 2 out of 3 game with a 15 to her 10. Stevie goes, nailed it. I don't even owe you money. You owe me money, and I'm taking it back on the board. She looks at him and goes, you're going to pay for this. And he goes,
Oh, no.
Let's just,
Easily rattled.
Let's just start again. This isn't
innocent.
a problem. I'm doing great. He has to roll with disadvantage now because he's scared.
Oh.
Oh. And in a nat 1, he loses almost immediately. It's like speed chess, only someone did the 3-move checkmate,
That's
and it's
right.
immediately over. He goes, damn it. That's never supposed to happen. I thought you were too clever. That was clever. Oh. Is there anything you want to say from your side to try to unrattle Stevius?
Yep. Morgan will just.
He does not have a comm bead, and he's
No.
about 30 feet away. So
Yeah. Stevius, it's just like
telephone,
driving your ship. Think of the pound music.
Damn.
Can you roll the A persuasion?
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
It's a 22.
Jesus.
Stevius goes, I do like pound music. Pound me, boys. And the Kroot all start banging on the ground and clanging their weapons together. The Kroot are just pounding it out behind you. And Stevius starts playing Regicide with a vengeance. I will give him advantage on his
Thank
roll
you.
here. Oh! Fuck off. 2 nat 20s.
What are you doing with these fucking dice?
You're gonna put that shit away when we're fighting. When we're fighting you, right? You're gonna.
We gotta get the dice cam. We gotta get like the floating dice cam. That's wild.
And Stevius not only manages to win the game, he leans forward and goes, I think you forgot, Excella, but I got this one on the record. And he waves over for a drone, and one of the town drones slides forwards, and a little projector pops at the top, and it shows a recording of a previous conversation between the two, where he goes, so if I ever won 2 games against you, you'd forgive my debt,
my
no me,
God.
a gold Aquila. And Excella goes, you can't do this to me. And he goes, gotcha. Turns out somebody's getting a bigger boat. Excella is cursing and returning to her gang. Stevius's debts have been cleared in a conversation Excella forgot happened, but it turns out he was setting her up from the beginning.
Oh my God.
Stevie!
Rolling double 20s, he might be the luckiest man in the galaxy.
So Stevius comes back, and then we do the 4th competition, warp manipulation. Do you want to go first or last against your competitor, the Guiltless Seeker from the Void Swallowers?
I'll go last.
That sounds intimidating.
Okay. The Guiltless Seeker stands where he is, and you can see the Tau hover drones in, and they put spikes to measure tremors around the arena. And the Guiltless Seeker just puts his hands up. He's kind of very augmeticized, overly tall, lean. He's got a kind of wastelander style clothing and a big broad-brimmed hat with 2 large augmetic eyes. And he's holding hand out, and then he realizes that's silly and shakes it off. He jumps up and down and slams his feet into the ground. And he looks to the Tau, and they go, that technically had a measurement. He just goes back to his gang. Damien, you step out.
All right, I cast Thin the Veil, and of the various effects, I can use one called Tremors. You cause harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute. And I'll just roll the perils.
Please do.
19. We're good.
Okay.
He gets so stressed.
No perils. There are tremors through the arena that are visible and recorded. At the end of a minute, the Tau go, we have a clear winner. And you have won the contest. You have won 3 of the 4 competitions. The 4th technically ended in a tie when a man was killed. They're very apologetic about that. And you are all told you can return to your sleeping bunks. The SFU will need to return to this Firecast Sky Dome in the morning for you to train with pulse carbines and other weapons they will give you for the hunt. But for now, you can return to the Kroot Dome and celebrate.
SFU of the crew?
Fist pump.
Fist bump.
Oh, yeah.
And you make your way back to the dome. Spartacus immediately pulls you aside, Sanctus, after yelling, there will be a feast for victory. He pulls you aside and goes, his weakness is indeed strength. Look what he did to that guiltless seeker. Ha 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 ha! Jump up and down. Whereas you, my friend, jumped to the sun and back. Very powerful.
Oh my God.
Spartacus, I'm glad we were able to see eye to eye. See how we work as a team. We're only stronger with one another.
Technically, you were completely separate, but it was still impressive.
With the support that we gave one another. That's the whole point. And now this feast. This feast will prepare us all to be even better tomorrow.
Exactly, Warg and Domfijon. And if you would do this, perhaps a bite of our fallen.
So is there confusion about what he's offering?
Yeah,
to
what
you?
is he
A
offering?
bite
me?
of our fallen, as in you get to eat
Eat
more
fruit.
corpse.
Oh, like human?
No, they're fallen.
they're
You eat dead
okay. Well,
corpse.
that like.
I'm not adding anything.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just letting you
Yeah.
figure this out in Solomon's
Yeah,
brain.
so Solomon again is he doesn't want to eat another person, but if this is one of their fallen, and this is
Xenos aren't people.
Xenos aren't people, this is just like a warg, this is a different thing. He would go, I would be honored to participate in a ceremony so meaningful to you.
We will merge my clan and yours in your blood.
Okay. How much?
Come with me. We will build
no.
a legacy within you.
Oh, goody.
My God, they're gonna get you pregnant.
Let me pee first.
Okay.
And you are brought into a feast. There is a variety of meat. Again, it's spiced in a bunch of different ways. Sauces are brought out. There are bones that are cooked in specific ways so you can crack them and kind of suck the marrow and engage all of that. There are a couple of sides, again, if you're feeling more vegetarian, but the Groots seem to look down on that. And it is this big, marvelous feast energy. Solomon, you get access to a single bite of Kroot meat. It is clear that this is considered significant in a bonding sense. It's not that they are cannibals in the sense of eating their own dead, but clearly they hold on to a genetic legacy, and the absorption of things is very important. And Spartacus looks at you after this great victory and says,
This is from my brother Doomsurge. Now he will live in you because you are my brother in these clans. Your strength is my strength. Mine is yours. And when you are blooded tomorrow, you will be of the Kroot.
I think that Solomon would find that very touching. That's a big, especially for a new culture and stuff like that, to be welcomed in like that. He would go, Spartacus, I don't know what to say. That's very touching.
I know what I would ask you to say, brother. Eat this meat and then tell me of your word, the one that will empower me.
He will. He'll take it, of course, and he'll chomp away.
great, you chow down. It's tough, it's rubbery, it's clearly like more muscular. This is it seems like it was kind of freeze-dried and then thawed. It's not been cooked. There's much more reverence around this when it's given to you, but it's not unpleasant. Sure. It's kind of, you down it, and then you realize he is waiting for you to tell him of the Emperor, because you said when you met that you would give him words that would empower him, and he is looking to be changed. What do you say to this massive Kroot shaper sitting at your feet waiting for you to read to him?
I think Solomon is for the first time in a little bit, this is what he thought this would be like. The leaving Promethea, coming to a thing. So much of it has been foreign to him. But this, in the same way that doing like Bible study with Damien made sense, like this is a moment where that makes sense. And I feel like some of the anxiety that he has and the worries, they just kind of go away. And he's going to crack out that Ezekiel Bible.
Wait, before we begin, Alice, you must hear this. This is an important lesson.
And Alice, the Kroot child who brought you milk, comes out and sits down as well.
Yes.
And a number of other Kroot children begin to sneak out until you have a lineup of Kroot children and the Kroot shaper Spartacus all sitting to listen to you.
Truly, this is an important, wonderful night. And I'm so glad that you are all so willing to share and to listen to what I have to say as well. Now, this is not a long text. I don't mean to bore anyone. I'm not, this isn't gonna maybe take all night, but I'm glad that you're here now. And as always, we start at the
Jeg
beginning.
fant en
And he'll just open the front page and
sexslottsbag.
he'll
Trenger
just
du det?
read those 20 pages verbatim. Straight up and down. And of course, when he gets to the end, you must fear the mutant and you must fear the heretic. And these, and he shows the book, these blank pages after, These are all what has been left unsaid. These are for you to fill with your wisdom and your culture. And the lessons you learn and teach us will fill these pages for time immemorial. And he'll close the book.
That is stupid.
This is a stupid religion.
That is deeply impactful. Will you leave this book with us overnight so we can inscribe the lessons that we have learned into it, as you say?
And you look over and see a bunch of these Kroot kids are very excited to be able to include things in this very important book since Spartacus likes it so much.
That's very interesting. I think he would look at Damien.
Damien, are you here for Bible study with the Kroot children?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Because the feast is going on elsewhere, but I believe you very well could be watching this amongst the other things as people are just toasting and enjoying things. The Kroot do seem vaguely confused by what your powers are, so you're getting a lot of like warrior nods, but no one's talking to you because it just seems outside of their understanding.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So he would. Now this particular book was transcribed to me by our own brother Fortis. So I would not, I would not immediately, without his permission, allow anyone just to add their works to it. But with brother Fortis,
I thought based on the book it was for everyone who would read it.
The metaphor, the idea, the concept, but to put the words on the page, I only ask brother Fortis.
So he will write what the children tell him into the book.
To add to the transcription, if he so chooses.
Please sit down and let the children pass
hello,
their messages
user.
and the messages of the Kroot
They have
into this
added
holy work.
patch 118 now to live.
Damien just
server
has been standing here watching from his perception Solomon sell him up the goddamn river. Of like, yeah, let the bird kids write their own bullshit into your dumb book. I'll write you a new one if I have to, I guess, to keep you happy. No. I have to write it in for them. I have to spend time with the bird kids. And so it's just a look of like dismay and betrayal on Damien's face.
And now that I know your friend can produce these books, I do not want to be without this one. When you may perhaps leave us, could he make us a copy of our own to take forward with the clan?
I do not dare to speak for brother Fortis, but it is up to him.
Hunt brother Fortis. Will you make us a book of this and help us teach our lessons as well?
It's for the mission.
In the comm beat, sub-vocalized. It's for the mission.
If there is time.
Right now, we will get you another book. We will provide the pens and the quills from our heads themselves to show the respect we have for this holy work.
Hercules.
Again, just Solomon just like so
I will
pleased with how
provide
this is
my
going.
own blood as ink for this book. A gift between my lineage and this of Brother Sanctus Doomsurge.
Brother Sanctus Doomsurge is fucking rad as
That is
hell.
incredible.
Yeah, write that shit down. Damien, I think he's like eating something adjacent to an apple. Just takes a mouthful of it like, sure.
Excellent. Children, get in a line, pick a quill out of your own head
fuck you.
to write your lessons in this book. And in the end, it will be copied. The only thing I ask is, in the copy you leave for us, the clan, can you please write a page of your own lessons and learnings? We pass ours on to you. This book is of you, but I would have a page of you and your learning.
Of course. I would be more than happy to.
The best way to spend the night before a hunt, writing grand works.
And a giant copy fest starts to happen with a bunch of Kroot children giving incredibly specific hunting and philosophical advice that is being added into a copy in the blood of the Kroot shaper Spartacus to make sure that that is being passed forwards with the lessons of the Kroot to his new brother Sanctus Doomsurge. Morgan, what are you up to as this is all happening?
Smoking.
Chilling. She's just chilling. Yeah.
Oh, also, your face is so hairy.
Oh, yeah.
It's full hair face, but no one cares.
All right,
Nobody
good.
cares
Thanks.
here.
I love the crew.
It'll be resolved in the morning.
God bless.
Takker. UPS på farta, altså.
Morgan is half watching this prayer circle through Romeo, and then otherwise she would get some food and find a high place to sit up and sit in the corner and watch. And I think it is just like, it's like she's hanging out with them, but from long distance, so that she can also look out over what's going on in this whole place or take in any information. But she has no problem with this because to her it's less them being infected by the Xenos and more them infecting the Xenos with imperial words, which I think is, to Morgan, it's like, good. We need more allies. We need more people on our side. And the fact that they can win over, Solomon can win people over with his charisma, period, to her is like, he's such a pure beacon of the Emperor that even the Xenos are like, teach us. She's like, this is great.
So you're watching this all happen as the feast continues and the writing begins. Damien clearly hates this, but the kids are so excited. Spartacus is there sternly overseeing the whole thing. Though the Kroot children are clearly having fun teaching these lessons, he's making sure there are actual lessons and that no one is joking and that this is being treated with the severity and sincerity that it reveals.
My,
Can you roll me a
I
perception?
feel guilty deceiving my family, but my feelings for Tommy Joe are too strong
12.
to ignore. Thank
Okay,
you,
you were at the
adventurer.
top
I'll
of
drink
one of
this
these
liquor as soon
kind
as I
of
have the
bone
chance
and
and
other
sneak away to my
product
love.
pillars
And for
up at
you,
the top watching down, and
please
you do
take
see
this.
that Whistler is still quietly watching, just a
Ja,
little bit
14
away from the rest,
springbok, de
not
mer
even
meg
being
og
noticed by
tillegg, så-
Solomon, but Whistler is watching and then moving forward and just taking food off of Solomon's plate and sneaking back into the dark. Like, clearly, Whistler believes there is permission, that if it is
Ja, men
Solomon's,
14
it is
springbok,
his.
de mer meg
So
og-
he is still fully engaged in this. And you don't hear someone sneaking up on you until you hear a voice over your shoulder go, "And what are you doing?" You turn around and realize Alice has climbed the pillar and is behind you.
Morgan does not start, but she turns her head like, ooh, someone did sneak up on me. And she's, you are quite sneaky.
I am a good hunter.
Sometimes a good hunter needs to be quiet to sneak up on its prey.
Every time.
It's true. I'm watching.
And what do you see?
I see both of our people getting along.
And that is good.
It is good and interesting.
What is interesting about it?
It was unexpected for me that we would find any friends here.
But you came as Guavesa. You came to join the Empire. The Empire is friendship, or so they say.
So they say. But the difference between the words people say and the actions they do, sometimes there is a wide gulf there.
Like how the towns say they all are aligned and sometimes they quietly disagree in their heads.
That's what I noticed as well. I'm curious. Are your people happy here on this planet? Or did you just come because the Tau told you to?
We wish to hunt and to feed and to carry our legacy forward. There is not much here, but this warg seems like a great foe. If we can bring it low, we can strengthen ourselves, or so Spartacus has told me.
Yes. That makes sense. But if you were to have to leave this place before you could conquer this planet, would that be upsetting to you? Or do you just follow the Tauva?
You speak of conquer. You think Kroot won't conquer?
I don't know.
Why would we want conquer? Conquer
Ja, vi
means
liker at du spør det, han, ikke?
Jo.
rule. We want to hunt, to move, to fight, to live.
Han var
Not
charmeren.
To wear
Da
costume and
pleier de å
yell
ha
and tell people what to do.
denne
We are here
alkymien.
because of the contract.
Jeg pleier å ha
The contract.
leddeworking.
Yes,
I
Crew
take it.
serve the contract with the Tao. Unless the Tao is not paying attention, then the Groot serve the Groot. Do not tell.
I promise I won't tell.
Good.
I think the Groot and I have some things in common.
You do not serve the Tao?
Don't tell.
I will not tell.
Det beltet jeg la ut på salg på
But you
AH
could
da
tell
jeg fikk det i
Spartacus.
retur.
He like you. He like you because he like him.
He points to Solomon.
He jumps so high. No know how to.
Morgan smiles and nods. Yes, I like him too.
Oh, good. That one seemed useful, but no one like.
Points to Damien.
One at a time.
He's rude. Surly. Like a crude ox. But one that if you kick it hard enough, punch so fast.
Oh, yes. That's very true. He is.
Oh, this
Perhaps a bit
podcast is
lost.
funny.
He is similar to. If a Tao is given a cast and then told, that is not where you belong anymore.
That never happens.
Not to the Tao, but to him it did.
What was his cast?
It's not the same as with the Tao, but he thought he would be. As you said, one of the conquerors that could just speak.
He thought he would be, and he was born ethereal?
Close to that.
And now he is crude?
Exactly.
Oh, that would make an ox grumpy.
You can imagine, yes.
Yes. So you tell him what to do, or he tell him what to do?
She points to Solomon.
She's side-eyeing this little girl. Promise not to tell.
I will tell no one.
I tell him what to do.
Nice.
She's gonna share some of her food.
She's into this. She's just eating, like clacking through her beak as she's looking at this.
How did you find this ox ethereal?
He was given to me.
Given? By who?
Someone very important to me, who cannot be here.
A great hunter?
A very great hunter, yes.
Can you tell me tales of this great hunter?
Now she's trying to think of, like, what exactly. She's like, do you know anything about Tyranids?
No. What are Tyranids?
A very, very dangerous game to hunt.
Ooh.
And Alice immediately kind of leans over and takes your arm and just puts it around her. Like she's definitely, and you realize she's like stronger than you would expect
Yeah.
for a kid of this size. Puts your arm around it and just leans against you. And she's just asking questions and chasing stories.
Yep.
And you get to spend the rest of the night figuring out how you want to tell Valentine stories.
Yep.
But in metaphors and other ways that will not rat out your cause to a very charmed Kroot child. As this feast goes on, Damien, can you roll me a D12?
1.
Okay. It was going to be D12. And what's your con?
+3.
And what's your dex?
+2.
Okay. It takes you 6 hours worth of writing to kind of get all of the stuff from the Kroot children down. They're adding like 2 or 3 lines each. It's not a ton, but it's there. Spartacus gives you a much more philosophical Mind of the Hunter page. And then to quickly copy over the Book of Ezekiel, you're not worried about transcribing beautifully the Kroot copy. If you rolled like a 12, then it would be like, okay, you're really into this. But I don't think it's your priority. It's like, it's there, it's fine, but you're not worried about sanctifying this weird document that you're giving to them. But, Solomon, can you give me a rough flavor of what you include on the page you add to the Kroot Book of Ezekiel?
It would kind of be like an amalgam of all of the stuff that we've gone through in the last, like the lessons that have been kind of like bandied around between some of us. So I think there would be a chapter on, or a verse on the importance of dimming your light, in the right moment. And I think there would be a chapter on using your head instead of your heart in the right moment. And then the last chapter would be the wisdom from Morgan about
Mage.
never losing sight of who you are. And that no matter how you know,
Nej, om du har rätt som
what you face
hjälper
and
med
where you
dig.
face it,
Ja.
you're staying
Vilka
true to
var-
yourself is always
Är det
what
Mage
will get you there
Hardrock
in the end.
eller?
And you
Så det
pass
bara
along that knowledge
Warlocken
in
du hade då?
2 books of Ezekiel.
Ja, det var för
produced that night.
Pearl
One, a brand new one left for the Crute, including the chapter of Solomon with his psalms
Like,
and verses.
pets.
The other is returned to you by Damien with the chapter of the Crute. A number of different summations and maxims clearly passed down from the tribe to its children, and summations on hunting from Spartacus,
Kunde
saying
bli
that you must
borta,
know
det
your
och-
prey, saying that you must know your fellow hunters, and saying that in victory you grow stronger when you absorb the knowledge and the skill of the prey. And you realize there is a strong line between that and the work you have done with an incubus glaive that has become your own. Perhaps you and the Crute are more closely aligned than you thought. Damien, is there anything you say to
Erik?
Solomon as you deliver this Bible that has been
Han SSD var
infected by Zeno's
alkemi,
wisdom?
han hör.
Ja, jag ser det.
I think just here, it's done. I'm going to bed.
So I think Solomon will stop you and before you go to bed and say, Damien, thank you. I know this was a big ask, but you've done great work. And you've endeared yourself and all of us to this tribe. It means a lot.
Okay.
And he's not going to push it. Okay.
Yeah.
Please sleep well tonight. You've earned it.
All right.
And you both
Yeah.
make your way to the bunks. On the way to bunks, you pass Stevius, who is pretty drunk. He's wandering back as well, and he goes, "You're never gonna believe it. Check this out." And he points, and he has a giant Aquila that matches yours. He's like, "Got it from Excella Roads. You and me, Aquila brothers."
Is it also made out of oromite?
No, his is gold.
Yeah.
He thought they were the same,
Yeah.
but he never understood that it wasn't gold.
Hey, Stevius, that's a good look.
Right back at you.
Nice.
I've joined the Holy Mission Ministorum Ministry, SFU.
Sure thing.
Nothing's gonna go wrong on this hunt tomorrow. Nothing can. We're a couple of heroes.
You know what? Sure. Yeah, okay. I'm right there with you.
Excellent. I've got to dress. I'm gonna go to sleep.
You go for it.
Om jag tänker svärd.
I'm going for it. And jumps into his bunk
Ja, jag
and...
kan laga ett vart då.
Oh, nat one. He misses the bunk and just hits the floor. Ow.
Oh, Stevie, Solomon will go over. Oh, are you? That was a big fall.
I'm gonna stay here. It's what I deserve at this point.
He'll take a pillow off of the bunk and like put it under him a little bit.
You're a kind man, Brother Sanctus.
I hope. Oh my God! I think you chipped a tooth.
Oh, I did. But don't worry. That one's fake. He reaches and pulls it in. It's a fake tooth. Then he puts the chip one back in. I get a
Okay.
replacement.
All right.
I'll gamble for it. Maybe I could get myself a second necklace.
Just go to bed. How about that?
Best do it at 3.
Nope, you're good.
I bet I can get into that bed.
No, here, and he'll put his headphones on. He'll just slide. There you go. Oh my goodness! What an unlucky man. He couldn't even get
Now one. Morgan, you finish your stories up top. Alice is already starting to fall asleep there before I imagine you want to return to your bunk unless you're planning on sleeping up here.
No, Morgan would. How heavy is she? Could Morgan take her down out of?
I think with your grapple you could. I think if you just had to climb down, it wouldn't be possible. With your grapple, you absolutely could carry her.
Yeah, so I think it's just holding her and then using the grapple to grapple back down to the ground and taking Alice back over to Spartacus.
Yep. The moment you hit the ground, she wakes up for just a second and looks up at you and says, "Can I tell the others about Aun Ox?"
About?
You're ethereal. Aun Ox is a joke because Aun means ethereal, but he is an ox. So instead of Aun O, I call him an ox.
Oh, no, that's
You
very...
did not laugh, but I hoped it was funny.
No, that's very good. That's very good, yes.
That would have killed that Kroot open mic man.
You should tell other people that will understand it more than me.
Well, I need permission. We said we would not tell, but I think the Kroot might like him better if they understand why he is joyless.
Yes, no, that is good. You can tell just that one.
Just that bit, everything else. Secret.
Between us only, yes. And she like boop her on the little snout.
On her beak.
Yeah, on
It's
her
like
beak.
you tap it, it's bone. It's a little
Yeah,
weird.
like,
but
beep.
Thank you.
And she falls asleep again. You walk her over to Spartacus.
Thank you for bringing this one. She tends to sleep up high. Does not usually fall, but one time is a bit of an oops. We don't want her, as we say, pulling us Stevious.
She's looking over there at the commotion happening with Stevia. It's
Yeah.
just,
No, we certainly don't want that.
I hope she did not bother you.
Not at all. She was lovely. And I know you cannot join us on the hunt tomorrow because you need to lead your people. But I just wanted you to know that from coming here, we feel much more kinship with the Kroot than the Tau.
handing over the daughter.
And we feel more kinship with you than we ever have with the Tao. Normally I need to leave here, but do you think maybe you would want me on the hunt? I have seen how high you jump and how much ground you shake and how you shoot.
Well, I thought we might not get to have your company, but of course we would love to see how you hunt as well.
You can be the tip of the Kroot spear, but I will be the shaft that drives it forward.
We will work together tomorrow.
Great, don't tell the Tao.
And she puts a finger up to her lips, and
Our secrets will stay between us.
Sleep well. We will get you to your training in the morning.
Good night, Spartacus.
Good night. I must find a disguise.
so happy. Then Morgan goes back to the boys.
Stevie's is sleeping on the floor.
Yeah. And she's gonna go to Solomon and tap him on the shoulder.
Yes.
Brother Sanctus, you have a shadow.
And she's gonna point at the dog that's just been following her.
Whoa, it's a Whistler. Oh.
It's been eating your food all night.
Oh, I thought that was one of the kids. It was you, you little scamp. And he'll give him a little, oh.
Yeah, Whistler's cool with it. And you see Whistler looking under your bunk and then looking on your bunk and then looking to you.
He'll lift up the blankets.
Boom, like a shot, like a hunting dog diving after prey directly into the bunk.
Oh, man. What a day, right? What a day.
As I said, though it can be bumpy at times, the Emperor's path leads us where we need to be.
Sensational. I might turn in right now. Whistler! And he'll pick up the blankets and get in there with him. Oh, it stinks. Oh, I didn't notice it until I got under it.
As he hurriedly climbs up on top of you and scrunches and you realize if you move, you're going to get quills just all over you. You really have to just match what the dog wants.
Yeah, we got to figure this out. Oh, we got to figure this out. Oh, they're sharp.
Can you roll me in athletics?
Oh, that's a 7?
It's a 7. You end up in the position that I used to when my dog was sick and would demand attention. He ends up, you're laying on your back. He's in between your legs with his paws on your crotch and then his head on your stomach. But every time he moves, there's just a high risk of him tagging you right in the balls.
Okay. All right. I think I'm in a good spot. You guys have a good night.
You just start hearing the little whickering
Oh, that's cute.
just little whistles coming from Whistler.
I love it. I love it.
Good night, Brother Sanctus.
Have a good one. Sleep well. You as well, Damien. Son of a bitch.
It's so perfect. He's so perfect. If you don't see the video, the cringe every time from
Morgan, is there anything you say to Damien before bed?
Yeah, Morgan, instead of saying anything, she will take a moment and lock eyes with Damien, if Damien will do that.
Yeah, he's sitting at his bunk. He's not like in bed. He's just sitting at the edge of the bed.
Morgan will say, "May I sit?"
Yes.
And Morgan will just sit next to him.
Yeah, I'm
I
just
know
gonna
it was
get
a
some
very
more
difficult
rest
day,
and XP.
And I'm happy to just sit here beside you for as long as you wish.
And she's gonna stay quiet because she knows that he's a little tough cookie. And maybe he wants some companionship but wouldn't say so. So she's just gonna sit there and stare forward and not say anything.
Erik.
But does he deserve it?
Jag får sälja den armorn då.
Do you want to see if her patience can outlast your stubbornness? Because we can roll for that.
Armor.
Yeah.
För det är ju
Sure.
paladin, tränger ju inte där för
Great.
han är ju level
Morgan,
30.
what do you
så
think
han
your
kommer
patience
snart
stat
ducka
would be?
plate.
Man.
Maybe insight for your ability to tell
Plus 2 attack
if he's
power,
being
det är
stubborn or if he
för lite och level
legitimately
6
doesn't
och
mean
för
anything.
lite för
Yeah, I
dig,
would love
så.
an insight.
And then for stubbornness,
ja,
maybe
kanske
constitution,
bättre.
just your ability to sit there
Yeah.
stoically and see how long it lasts? Or is there something else you would sell, Damien?
I don't think it's constitution in like a physical sense. I almost want to say it's like a wisdom save to understand that this is helpful as opposed to
That makes sense to me with the pitch. If it's trying to understand that she's helping, not harassing,
Yeah.
wisdom save, yeah. Because you're going against your instincts.
I'm going to use my last luck point of the day on this.
no modifier. That's an 18.
16.
Jag måste snart tillbaka till den.
He can outlast you. You sit there for a long time and realize he just is not going to talk. He will hold up forever. He's a lockbox on this one. So you know he isn't going to say anything. Is there anything you want to say before you go to your bunk and just leave him alone?
Jag får checka.
Det gör nog
that you
det.
were sent.
Det är borgaren eller en som säljer. Ja.
I think there is much I can learn from you
Ja.
as you learn about the world.
And she's going to just put a hand up and then pull herself into the bunk above and just lay down.
Damien will wait for 30 minutes, just kind of sitting again. And then he'll go find somewhere else to sit or sleep for the night. If there's like a fire somewhere.
The fires at the center of the Kroot Dome burn all night.
Yeah.
Some Kroot are wandering in and out, but it's obviously not a big, like, social thoroughfare late at night.
Yeah.
So you could go there. There are also a number of different kind of nests and holes in the various pillars around this space. So if you want to curl up and be totally solo, you can find a space like that. And it's surprisingly warm. You realize they are well-insulated small spaces for individual Kroot to sleep, or you could sleep by the fires in the central thoroughfare.
I think he'd want to sleep by the fire. Yeah. He'll grab like an alcoholic beverage of some kind, something to like just buzz his brain a little, because it's just it's a lot going on up there, and it'd be nice to kind of cloud some of that out, shut a little bit of it down, and kind of knock himself out to sleep a bit. So he'll take a bottle of something that he
they've got spirits and other things that
he
were
takes
around.
a
Hell
sniff,
Let
he's like,
Loose
that'll do. That's
Vietnam
strong
Open
enough.
Beta
And he'll
goes
just
live on Steam tomorrow.
medicate himself
on the
to sleep.
29th of May.
Fantastic. A classic
And we'll run until
21-year-old
June
drinking himself out of his feelings to unconsciousness. You all rest that night. The nice thing is these are not warp dreams. You are in a relatively safe space after a relatively chill night. Obviously, Damien, your dreams are never good, but they're not as bad as they could be. No real demons are showing up for you. And the next morning, the first person to awake is you, Damien. You are being shaken awake by a Kroot.
He feels like he's got, sand in his mouth, even though there's sand everywhere. He didn't actually get sand in his mouth. He's just got that cotton mouth, awful kind of,
Yep, and you find
He's like,
this Kroot pulling back hides that have been laid over you, and you look down and see that you have a pillow under your head. Clearly the Kroot took care of you after you had fully passed out. Can you roll me a perception?
Natural 1.
You have no idea who this Kroot is who is helping you. They just seem gangly and a little bit odd, and they help you up and get you into a seat, and they just start giving you food, and they give you a mug of Krootox milk.
And like, what? Stop. He'll like take it and like, go away. That's enough. What do you want?
You did not recognize me.
That's Spartacus.
That's so good.
That's so good.
He's taken off his hood. He's not wearing his mask. His robe is gone. He's a little crouched down.
Yeah.
You recognize a big scar now that you will be able to ID him in crowds before, right across his chest. But he manages when he crouches down to just look like an awkward Kroot and not be 8 feet tall. So he can blend in amongst his regular Kroot. And he says,
This is a good disguise. I will be able to hunt with you.
That's so wonderful. Damien doesn't know about the conversation that he's like, so he's like, what? Fine. Good, I suppose. I'm sure Brother Sanctus and Sister Eunice can work with you on that.
It is already sorted, but I wanted to talk with you before we go.
and he makes himself a plate and sits down next to you.
We do not speak well, you and I. We do not.
That is because I did not know you. And now,
he raises a talon to his temple.
I know you. My people know you. You are our ox. Huh?
I am a what?
You do not get the joke, but it is very good.
I am a joke.
No, the name is a joke, a sign of respect. You were born to be one thing, and you have become something less. You were born an ethereal, and now you are an ox.
Morgan. Yes, it's all true. I'm an ethereal and became an ox.
And that you feel is a curse, which is why you feel no joy.
And now he's just starting to eat and just like that kind of like sound of like the mug to your mouth, like mm-hmm.
Why do you feel no joy at not being one of the ethereals, wearing fancy clothes and wanting for nothing?
I'm sure Sister Eunice or Brother Sanctus could describe it better than I.
No, they could not. They do not know your pain. They know your story, but they do not understand you deep in your core.
And like pause, kind of swallow, and no one does.
Not truly, but there are those who understand in parallel. When you look at the Kroot here, what do you see?
Hunters. Fighters.
When you look at the Tau, what do you see?
A headache. A falsehood. I shouldn't be saying these things. You're part of that.
Think on the three things you just said aloud. We are fighters and hunters. We are freedom. We are movement. We are power. They are a headache. We are with them. Do you think this is what I was born to do?
No.
So,
Ja, det går fint.
are you a hunter or
Det er
are
snart man
you a
legger meg.
headache?
Jeg våkna litt sånn.
If you step
Jeg
back,
våkna 3:30 i dag og ja,
but
sov
here
dårlig.
you are something greater.
I can be a little bit of both, but
Wait, that was a joke. You made one. Good for you.
Like-
The joy is back.
he just like drinks, is like non-committal kind of answer. Drinks, eats. What can I do for you?
You can revel in being you. Like the Kroot do. You are troubled because you were taught to think as an ethereal instead of be what you are. The Kroot are taught to think like a Tau. We just don't do it.
I'll show you who I am out there. You just stand back.
I cannot wait to see this new you. The hunt brings all of us alive, which is why we will now all go to train. Wake your fellows. You will learn to use the pulse carbine and the pulse rifle, and we will hunt the warg until you are blooded members of the Kroot clan, Svu of the Kroot, and then you will be a hunter and no more an ethereal.
Okay. I'll see you at the Fire Dome.
Excellent. Know this, my friend. The ox is a joke, for you are a hound.
And he gets up and he circles away, leaving you with a surprising amount of wisdom for a Kroot shaper who should not care about you in the least, according to the scriptures. But you've read their Bible, and they really do care about their fellow hunters.
This episode of Agents of the Inquisition features the voices of Del Borovic, Guy Bradford, Josh Halbert, and Tyler Hewitt, alongside Dungeon Master Ryan LaPlante. This episode was edited and mixed by Laura Hamstra, and Agents of the Inquisition's artwork was created by Del Borovic. Our theme song is The Hordes by Megan McDuffie, and our ad breaks use the tracks No Control and Chiefs by Jazzar, whose music was provided by freemusicarchive.org. For all things Dum-Dums and Dice, including merchandise, you can visit dumdumdice.com or find us on social media at dumdumdice. If you want to support the show or get an ad-free version, go to dumdumdice.com/join. That's dumbdice.com/join. Again, that's dumdumdice.com/join. Though the team is working under special condition, this podcast isn't, so tell your friends about Agents of the Inquisition and join us next episode. Rabute Gilliman himself commands it.
Dum-Dums and Dice has to give a special thank you to the supreme beings of our Patreon at this time: George Dolby, Gavin and Abby McDonald, Grandma Likes D&D, Alan, Madre de Gatos, Garbo Ape, Sam Schaefer, Dia De Los Hoodless, Squishy Werewolf, Funky Head, Accent Therapeutic Services in Florence, Kentucky, Lael, Jordan Oliver, Richard Wright, Brittany Fenwick, Megan Werner, A Man Out of Time, Curtis at Fingertech